Select a vehicle. Dynamo. Boost and rush to earn points for your team.
Select target. Outlaw. Three switches and three labels. Targets remaining.
All right. So basically, we are working on a new form technology of elements. As I said before, that we are planning to take our company offline for good, probably at the end of the year. We are getting ready for the Alpha One, which is now being changed over to a whole new name, which is under Legendary 77. That's what it has. And that particular technology is going to allow us to have wallpaper technology, to have advanced technology. It's going to be unbelievable. Keep in mind, this technology is only available offline. You would have to go into a showroom to be able to pick one up. That being said, I want to show off more of the Advanced Ambient Light Projection 4, which is a technology we're engineering for outside. If you look at my environment, you see how much light is sitting right next to my screen, how bright the environment is. Again, we don't have to be stuck in dark environments and demonstrations with poorly lit screens. And as I said before, as a demonstration I did today, basically showing a 5200 lumen projector hitting a black surface and a black surface and paint, and another surface being fabric, and then being able to switch it over to our technology and producing a very bright image. That shows you at the end of the day, without our technology, if you don't have our technology, I don't care what black paint you make at the end of the day, you can't match our tech at the end of the day. That's how it goes down. You have to have my official product there in order to show a difference. As I showed you before, 2 screens, black paint, black surface with 5200 lumens. You thought you were seeing a white level until I switched it over to my black technology over there, and you can see where the screen was coming up dark. Yes. So, as I said before, again, where I'm going, they can't go. And we're going to be developing technology for that particular purpose on offline. And the new Legendary 77, yes, it has a mark of 77 attached to it. It has 100% sun killer embedded into it, and you can't buy it online. Woo! Yes.
Five targets remaining. No targets fired. Target remaining.
I love this freaking new technology. So, I made some decisions. With the new legendary 77 coming out, with 100% of that sun killer embedded into it, we may be pushing back every last one of the collections for the new technology. It is going to be an absolute beaut. So again, this technology, you can only get it offline. That's the way we're designing it. Right now, this is Advanced Ambient Rejection 4. As you can see, we can have all the lights on in here, and it doesn't affect the screen at all, one little bit at all, period. We're still running in 720p. So this particular product is going to have 6 elements attached to it. Yeah. So again, the reason why at this particular point, I got to move on. Again, like I said, we're going to still go to court as we have to do that anyway. But as for, like I said, people just constantly trying to make black paint against my product. If I spent all day chasing you jokers at the end of the day who have no test demonstrations, products don't even work, and committing fraud left and right, I would never get anything done. Literally, I was supposed to have a contract done 3 days ago, and getting caught up in this dumb nonsense. Hold on for a minute. I get that every once in a while. People will actually come up on the grass to look at the screen. So anyway, so with that being said, I would never get anything done at all. So again, I can't express this enough. You guys are desperate. You cannot make my technology. And as for that other mess, no, we're not going to waste the time on that. It's just waste my time. And for those of you at the end of the day that feel that you think our products are not worth it, then you go someplace else. I really don't care at the end of the day. Long story short, we got people contracting our technology. And again, we are going to be on that next level. So buy if you want, buy if you don't. It really doesn't make a difference to me. I'm just not going to entertain people at the end of the day that cannot back their products. And again, another fellow who literally is going to court to be sued for committing fraud for basically doing a fake unboxing on our products, which never had it to begin with. So with that being said, I'm going to get back here to showing my demonstration, and that's it for me. Okie doke. Hey, what's up, fuzzy boy? What you looking at doing? Somebody come up here in the grass and take a look at the screen, because I literally just saw someone do that. Jump back.
No targets fired. Overdrive. Select a vehicle.
We don't want to start with a freaking gladiator. I think I'm on the drive tonight.
Enforcer.
I got it.
Boost and rush to score.
Really? Already? All right, cool. Now, your levels.
Yep, ready.
3, 1.
Yeah, you drop the way to drop. Waiting for you. That is jacked up. And you're going to be right back in front of the rock? Are you kidding me? That is messed up. Now, that's dirty. Watch out, rock.
Yep, ready.
3,
2, 1. Go.
No! I know it's somewhere. It's definitely somewhere down there. Giant rock waiting for you. Murder your car. Oh man, that is freaking sick. Alright, so if you haven't noticed anything in the demonstration, we're doing a night level, which means basically it's dark in there. And again, really impossible if you have a gray or white screen. You can't read it because your screen's automatically going to wash out. We can do this with all this light making contact with the screen. That's why I chose the night level. So I'm gonna get back to this. But I love this particular level. I could shoot up on it pretty bad, but still I do love this level. Trees away! Always trees away. Guys. Yeah, that's pretty rock. There's so much. There's so many rocks in the way. Yeah, I knew we were going to get that, man. One more.
Countdown. Select a vehicle.
I hate the buggies.
Countdown. Select a vehicle.
Really? This is what I'm going to be working with? Freaking buggies? I hate buggies.
Overdrive. Select a vehicle.
Right.
Outlaw.
My buggies are big.
Boost and rush to score. Go.
Got the bike. Thank you. 5 minutes. I've caught him already. Seriously? Ah, that greedy. Definitely got greedy.
戦う以外にないよ。いい試合になりそうだな。 戦う以外にないよ。
You see the gain level on the advanced ambient light rejection 4 elements? Again, you gray screen paint owners, you're trapped in the dark. This technology can thrive in beyond fully lit environments. It is going to be embedded in all our technology now. We develop elements, which means I can explain the element, they could understand exactly what it is. So what is it? It's not a paint. Nowhere near that. We're way beyond mixing black and white paints together. We're developing elements now to advance our technology. Look at that. Our dinosaurs considered to what our technology can do. Can't even keep up. Oh, come on! I'll take that.
自然は大切にしろよ。クリリンは私の旦那なんだ。この程度で音を上げるヤワな男じゃないよ。
Alright, I'll take that abuse. Whatever. I'll definitely take that abuse. I gotta get better at that game. I really gotta get better at that game. This account I don't have online. The other account's online. So I got two accounts. The other account got in trouble. Which I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with that one yet. Let me see. We're gonna need to look at that. Yeah, we're gonna need that. Go back.
Your mom, Iron Trooper. Black Panther, I can keep up with you. Who will prevail?
I'm gonna have to convert all the screens over to the AD ALR Vision 4 because it's much brighter. It's much brighter.
Repugnant vermin, suffer the ultimate agony. One of our flames will be extinguished this day. Won't be mine. Who will come out on top? Ready? Fight!
Oh no, the same thing. Wow.
Yes! Today, we fought as one. For the glory of Valkonda!
Oh, you have to add real quick. We're in 720p. There's my projector model number right there. This is my old beat up machine, Chris ALW401. So we're still in 720p. We haven't switched over to 1080p
Only
yet.
one team will be left standing. You are all nothing to me. I will destroy you.
I'll take on whoever wants some of this.
Who will come out on top? Ready. Fight! Watch out! Back with you. Mr. Nice Guy.
Oh, really?
The predator traps his prey. Cool. Today, we fought as one. For the glory of Valkonda!
Right now, before I switch over that account, I want to check out. Yeah, I'll beef my account up real quick. Pinball. My collection. Where's the connector? We got the connector to our access to our pinball machines. Ready? We're waiting on the connector server. We don't need it. Come on. Alright, see why it's stalling. Shit, oh, we have to go through all that. Come on. Good thing. Ugh, 'cause we're not even online on this account. Alright, let's bob out of this one for a minute. We could be stuck in that for some reason. Let's go pull something out and then come back in, disconnect from there, come back in and see what happens. If not, I'm just going through my other account. I got 2 accounts on here. Come on. I do want to do some pinballing. Alright, let's try this again. I gotta get some new tables too. Let's see what this does. Oh. I gotta go through my other account. This is just taking forever. Oh, here we go. Thank you. Wherever it takes, it's looking for online. Yeah, we know, we're not signed in.
My collection.
Let me see. Let's see, I wanna do, let's see.
Single player and hot seat.
Oh, this is fun, huh?
Oh, and the adventure begins again.
Well, then this has been an absolute misfire.
That was really close. Kinda nice.
Oh, look, Phil, I don't take 2 ones for games.
Oh, this is fun, huh?
Oh, that's dirty.
Are you glad you left the lighthouse now, Chief? Oh, I think so, sir.
Your progress has been...
Yeah.
Oh, we kidding. You haven't made any progress.
Oh, somebody got the score.
Hey, Joe, I'm over here. Joe, we're so close.
That was really close.
Good evening, I'm Tom Tucker. Coming up, important traffic news that can't help you because you're someplace where a TV is.
Progress has been...
Wow.
You haven't made any progress.
Joe, I got a deck of cards you can put in your wheels to look cool. Well, then this has been an absolute misfire.
Good so far. Wow.
All right, I knew this was coming. Everybody give me your best shot. Oh, no.
How you come on that novel? Working on? Huh?
I'll get out of here. Oh, no.
Wow.
Oh, no.
I've never been very good at saying goodbye.
Oh, yeah, definitely leveled up on that one. What do I have for my upgrades?
You have leveled up and upgraded this table.
Upgrades, my upgrades.
Upgrades.
I am definitely going. Let's see. No. Or I'll take that.
Congratulations! Single player results.
Oh, this is fun, huh?
I already did this table. I did this already. Come back.
Hey, Joe, I'm over here.
Game paused. Single player and hot. My collection.
Bob's Burgers.
Single player and hot.
Hello, Bob's Burgers.
If you need me, I'll be down here on the floor.
Wow, amazing! I have no words. Yes.
I'm in there. I'll take that.
Oh my god, this is so exciting!
Me too. two have homework? No. Good. Let's go down here and hand out flyers. You two have homework? No. Good. Let's go down here and hand out flyers.
Is everyone around me useless? I have to do everything?
I'm excited.
Wow, amazing! I have no words.
Oh, remarkable.
Well, good night.
If you need me, I'll be down here on the floor.
Fine, I want to play a demo game anyway.
Yeah, got that one. Knocked that out.
You have leveled up and upgraded this table. Upgrades.
Let's see. We can't get this one yet. All right, I'll take that one. All right.
Single player results. Single player and hot seat. My collection.
Han Solo. I'm captain of the Millennium Falcon.
Single player and
No, this is suicide. There's nowhere to go.
That looks pretty good.
What looks pretty good?
The possibility of successfully navigating the astral field is approximately 3,721.
Never tell me the odds.
Excuse me, sir. Not identify what's going on.
We would be honored if you would join us.
No, this is suicide. There's nowhere to go. The possibility of successfully navigating the astral field is approximately 3,721.
Oh, come on, really? Right in the
Tell me
middle?
the odds.
Really? Hey, back up.
We would be honored if you would join us.
No, this is suicide. There's nowhere to go.
Really?
Of all things, okay.
The possibility of successfully navigating the asteroid field is approximately 3,721.
Never tell me the odds. Train their falls, wouldn't they?
You don't have to do this to impress me.
Why it's hot?
So if you're not been meeting me, I can stand for a while.
That was freaking hot. I like that. That was freaking cool. That was freaking cool.
You have leveled up and upgraded this.
Yes, we love it. What we got going on here? All right, I'm taking this one. And I already got that one. Okay.
Single player results. Single player and hot seat. My collection.
Masters of the Force.
Single player and
A Jedi must have the deepest commitment, the most serious mind. Jedi holocron. A holocron to collect. Interesting. Beware the dark side.
Oh, ball fade. Okay.
Question. The dark side of the Force. Are they? Bullseye, you hit.
Feeble skills are much for the power of the dark side.
Oh, right. Seriously. Oh, ball fade. I need that.
You or do not. There is no try. Hit the Jedi holocron. The wall of light. A Jedi ability to keep us safe. Hit the Jedi holocron. Bullseye, you hit.
Oh, come on.
Loss is a path to the dark side.
I think it was okay. I like that one better. Really? Thank you, Jack.
Concentrate! Hit the Jedi holocron. A holocron to collect. Interesting.
Oh, come on, really?
Anger, fear, aggression. The dark side of the Force, are they? Obviously. That place is strong with the dark side of the Force. Ball 1, locked.
Sith holocron.
Yes, the Jedi strength flows from the Force, but beware of the dark side. Hurry! Time is up. Get the Jedi holocron. A holocron to collect. Interesting. Hit the lit targets. Yes, feel it. But beware of the dark side. Anger, fear, aggression. The dark side of the Force are
Holocron.
Oh, mother George. Let me that one. I got it one time and I messed up.
Yes, the Jedi strength flows from the Force, but beware of the dark side. Hurry. Time is up. Get the Jedi holocron. Bullseye, you hit.
Sith holocron.
Bullseye, you hit. Bullseye, you hit. Get the Jedi holocron. Lock your slate. A holocron to collect. Interesting. Hit the lit targets. Yes, feel it. Beware of the dark side. Anger, fear, aggression. The dark side of the Force, are they? Ball 2, locked.
Sith holocron.
Bullseye, you hit. Get the Jedi holocron. A holocron to collect. Interesting.
No! Yeah, I'm supposed to get that kind of that ball.
The dark side of the Force, are they? May the Force be with you.
Beat the crap out of that level.
You have leveled up and upgraded this table.
What do we got from here?
Upgrades.
Come on, we got a lot more than this. Putting it in.
Single player results. Single player and hot seat. My collection.
I'm gonna do over there. I'm gonna do next. Get my battery life is good. I'm not dying over here. Oh no. Good. Okay.
A New Hope.
Single player and hot.
Right.
Choose your skill shot. Here's where the fun begins.
Oh!
Sand people were worse.
Just as I expected. No reward is worth this.
Choose your skill shot, fuckball.
DK421 reporting.
R2D2, where are you?
Now, Your Highness, we will discuss the location of your hidden rebel base.
Bonus multiplier increased.
Just as I expected. No reward is worth this.
Choose your skill shot, fuckball.
I'm ready for anything.
Oh, come on! Oh, that's messed up.
Just as I expected. No reward is worth this. Don't play games with me, Your Highness.
See, that was short. Literally, it was short. I gotta upgrade that one, definitely. Paddles are way too
Single
short.
player results.
Any upgrades on here? No upgrades. Alright.
Single player and hot. My collection.
Well, keep rolling.
Single.
Oh, really? Right from the door? We're doing this? Alright, no problem.
I'm so lonely up here.
Ah, dogging the outer stuff. Really? Already? Oh, we definitely do this again. This is my table.
results. Single player and hot. My collection. Main menu.
I'm gonna do a little. Let's switch over to some other counters. Pac-Man. That mountain start. I have to say this real quick. I noticed that you keep doing these little tiny screens. Why? Every time I show up a screen, it's on a big scale. But every time I turn around, I see these little tiny screens. Maybe it's because you don't have any room in there, that's why. I just want to say that real quick, because we can display big screens in there all day. But for some reason, every time you do a screen, it's this little tiny screen on that little table right against the door. You gotta get my room, man. Tiny little table every single time. It's a tiny little table. Well, boom, the mountain. I love the mountain. Oh man, we could have gotten that one. Here was a little tiny. Mario. Oh, I thought I got him. Look around, right here. Oh! Oh! Oh, no! Tell it is right there. Finding the master, mother sword. We need a high score on that one. Put that with Joe here. Make sure my charge is good. So as you can see, we're doing a 100% black level. It's absolutely amazing, doesn't it? All my lights are on. This new technology is going to be really, really nice. Can't wait till we stick it outside. Let's see. Let's see what we got. We on? Let's see. Let's make sure. Well, we should be. Should have automatically connected. No, we gotta go and fix the settings. Let's see what we gotta do here. You guys this side, just for a minute. Look how bright that screen comes up. Literally, you can see the corner of it. Let me see. Let's go into our settings. Settings, let's see. Are we connected? Yeah, we're definitely connected. Okay. All right, cool. I'm actually going to redo these two screens and add in the new game to it. Definitely. This is way brighter than my big screen. Way, way brighter. So now I'm kind of used to playing on this now, and I got to redo everything into place. So I definitely want this. I'm dropping that new element. I'm making about a gallon of it to drop in for our new stuff. Okay, let's go over here. Let's see. Yeah, but not to be rude, but I noticed that like every time he does a screen, it's this little tiny screen pushed up against the door. How come you don't do any big screens? You know, you really get the experience of movie theater. You don't have to be on a, well, again, you don't have the room, of course. But you're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to get the big room. You have to be able to get the big spot to put them in. Let me see. I don't think it is what it is. If you're gonna show up a big screen, you gotta show up on a big level. Ooh, said, Apple. We can do that in here. Where do we want to go? This technology is so freaking bright. Let's see. Brilliant birds. Yeah, that's that amazing. Absolutely amazing. But like I said, good luck making that black paint, because again, that stuff doesn't match anything. You have to have my technology to lay against any black paint to claim it to be ours. And since you guys don't buy from us, well, again, as I showed you in the demonstration, I can take 5200 lumens, I can hit a curtain, black curtain, I can hit black paint. It looks like it's seeing white levels until you switch it over to our technology and it comes up dark. So until our technology is side by side with the proven receipt, you got nothing at all. Till then, this is what we're going to be showcasing offline pretty soon. Now, the ADV or Advanced Ambient Rejection 4 will be embedded and upgraded to all our technology now. The legendary 77s will never be available online, ever. It's offline only. Going to be in the lineup. Boom, 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 boom. Cinemax. Yes, Cinemax is going to be part of legendary 77 product line, and it will have copyrights and copyright labels all attached to it. It's a new technology for 2024. But until then, we have the brightest technology. And also, I noticed that when you're painting these little tiny sample sheets, again, painted on a much bigger surface and a much more room in the environment. Guys are still sitting in the dark. If you're going to show off my technology and it's supposed to be mine, again, it has to be black, and you're going to have to meet a lot more lighting than that. And again, it helps if you pass my test, because again, if you don't do the test, you don't have my product. So no one's going to pretty much paint that mess to their wall, especially after seeing that gritty, grainy nonsense I seen in the last demonstration where the paint was coming up speckled all over the screen. No one's going to paint that junk up there. Gentlemen, you think at the end of the day, people are going to trust your credibility. The only people that trust your credibility are the sheep. That's it. And they have house paint literally on their walls. So your credibility is not even there. No tested products, products matching house paint, websites are a complete mess, can't back up anything you say. Yeah, your credibility is nowhere. Where I can just come on here and do a demonstration in 26 minutes and basically do the same demonstration you did, but you don't have my technology, so I can prove it different. And yes, you can cry about the ISOs. I don't know how that's going to help you when this is sitting in a showroom. Oh, by the way, I got to call somebody back real quick on the contract. Let me see. Oh, you want to see something pretty cool? I'm going to show you something really cool. Now, let's get a white level for this. This is a little easier with white level. It's more impressive. Let me show you something where you failed when you tried to make a black product. It didn't come out clean. It came out dirty. So let me show you something. Let's go over to, I want a really high white level. We don't have the microphones on here. So let's just go ahead and let me see. Should bring up automatically the minute I punch it in. I have microphones running through here. Curious, I have to ask this question. You did all these demonstrations where you said our products were so dark and you couldn't see them. But you said you made our exact same product, but in the demonstration you can see them, but they were dirty. So which one's which? Hey, you guys ever put that one together? Actually, someone actually brought that up in the forum site. I thought they said your product was unwatchable, like you couldn't see it. But then they're showing demonstrations where they're making it and you can see the images, but the images are dirty. Which one is it? No, just wondering. Just want to put that out there real quick. You guys got to make up your mind when you're doing stuff. We got snowfall. Really? What they got on snowfall here? For the white levels on here. Oh, is that a movie? Oh, actually, it is a freaking movie. And a creepy one at that. All right, let's go back into the search. Let's put on snow screensavers. I don't have microphones hooked up here. As a matter of fact, hold on. Can we run the fire stick real quick? Actually, we can run the fire stick. It's hooked up. It'll make it much easier. There we go. This will make it much, much easier. Unless I actually walked off with the fire stick, which I did. Really walked. Should be much easier now.
We choose safe line. We're always working.
4K snow screensavers. Oh, she's having attitude again. 4K snow screensavers. Let's try her again. Alexis, 4K snow screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Is that weird or what? Told you these things were buggies. I don't know what. They have all kinds of issues. They will not follow commands unless you literally say the name sometimes. This is the white levels on our new technology with the new added coating. Let me show you something. See how the screen comes up clean? There's no spots, no dirtiness, none of that nonsense. This is what you're going to have to be to show. It has to come up clean. Can't be any little specks, none of that nonsense. You don't want that crap. You know, this is the white side. You would think the white side would be brighter, right? Actually, it's the side that's coated with the technology that's brighter. That's actually black. But you would literally think the back side of that screen would be brighter because it is white, but no. Let me see. AK Desired Nature.
Getting that from YouTube.
walk up the fire escape again. Why do I keep doing that? Walking up the very fire escape. Oh, here it is. What about you? Now, just to show the people at the end of the day who call themselves making our product how fast we can embarrass you, I can upgrade this technology anytime I want to. It has stair steps attached to it, which means we can literally make it brighter, produce more color, or even actually increase contrast levels. So next time y'all paint my stuff down or try to paint my stuff down, have a much bigger screen size. Not that little cardboard leaned up against that door in that cramped apartment. At least show me something at the end of the day. Where do we want to go? Anything will work on here. Not embarrassing, it is what it is. These little tiny cookie cutter screens, are you kidding me? Basically what you're doing is you're compressing the image in that little tiny area to sharpen and brighten the image. That's what you're doing. But again, like I said, black paint is a matter of technology. You're always stuck in these dark environments with these Christmas tree lights splashed around the back of your screen, claiming you have ambient light protection technology. The other fellow has the screen sitting literally on the floor. My screen's bigger than your screen. As a matter of fact, we're going to increase the screen size. I'm going to actually push it all the way up to the ceiling. So we have to push this in a little bit more to raise it to the ceiling, which I do in a bigger size though. Can I swing that bar up? I'm curious. Let me see something for a minute. I'm going to swing my screen up a little higher. I'm going to take my poles out. And basically, I'm going to put some socks on because this guy may have a feet fetish, so who knows? I got a creepy stalker. Can't express this enough. Kind of told you my ceilings are taller than yours. My ceilings are around 13 feet tall. These things are bigger than the ones I had in the last house. They're huge. Air apartment stuff on it now. It's kind of stupid. Don't make it work. It seems like I got it. All right. At least we got some fun. Something too easy. Can we, this side. Let's see this hand around. Let's see if we can get this done. All right, let me see.
Teeth were made to indulge. With Colgate Optic White Pro Series toothpaste, you can remove 15 years of stains in 2 weeks. Live life to the...
That's how powerful that new element is. That stuff is a beast. I still got to come in and put the white paint to blend my ceiling in a little better. So I might do that myself. Might just paint the ceiling black, not the sun. See, when you do displays, they should be on little cookie cutters tucked in next to the doors and little stands. They should be on real size screens. And when you're doing demonstrations with the screen sitting on the floor, this is bad because again, there's no real ambient light hitting the screen. You should be able to raise them up in the air and have no effect. I had it sitting down low, I can bring it up high with no problem whatsoever. Are we in that room? Oh, we're actually already in here. actually already in here. Let me see. Now, I know you guys want to make a black product very badly, but again, you have to have a ton of testing to make sure your product works. One of the tests you have to do is called a black versus black, which I haven't seen that done correctly yet. I haven't seen any test done correctly yet. So you guys are gonna have to figure that mess up in the day. For me, this is gonna be another setup we're gonna have in our showroom. This is stuff I'm testing out for fun. And when we launch the legendary 77, you can come down to the showroom and check it out. I'll make sure I leave some Kleenex at the door, so that way you got my permission to cry. Woohoo! Let this one go higher up. These will get access to the street. Oh, by the way, I'm still interested in seeing the Noor paint next to the Dynasty, Black Dynasty. They're both the same thing. So I'm interested in seeing that demonstration. I don't even know why I even bother asking. They can't do it. They're not going to never do it. So what's the point? There's no point in asking. They can't do demonstrations against their own products. They can't do demonstrations against black paint. They can't do demonstrations against gray paint. They're just never going to do it. Well, when we're offline, those of you who basically buy online, and if you can't reach your stores, then you're going to be subjected to deal with gunmetal screens and that poor product at the end of the day. Ugh. Hope it works out for you.
No more kid coming out of high school, Heisman Trophy winner, probably the number one.
But if he was complaining about our prices, what you see basically what a legendary 77 is going to run for. That's, by the way, that's going to be screen paint. Actually, we're going to make that a screen paint too. The alpha ones are going to be physicals. exactly what's involved in this line of business. All right, people, I gotta go. I gotta get online. I gotta order the product to make the. Oh, we're still gonna make the product, gentlemen. Don't think we're not. I am gonna make it.
Suspended from campus for
I want to be able to rub this in your face. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna make it.
Violated. That's why we teamed up with the Foundation for Individual Rights and Expression. Fire
Well, control. I literally lose these things all the time.
Sent letters to the school's president and put billboards up around campus telling our story. That's what Fire does. They defend everyone's right to free speech. Join the fight to defend free speech.
See the beautiful thing about this technology? If I can't find a remote control, turn my lights on to where my screen wash now. All right, I was gonna say real quick, I'm still gonna make it. Oh, heck yes. I want to embarrass you. I told you on camera I was gonna embarrass you. So, bottom line is the silver you have, you can pick that up from anything. Silver is silver. That's what it comes down to. As you notice, basically, as I said before, you can use peach. It doesn't make a difference. Silver is silver. As I showed you before, how we made actually his product out of using just basic black and white paint. Doesn't make a difference. Doesn't have to be Home Depot or Lowe's. We just bought that stuff from anywhere and it still matched. So we're just gonna make that mess, put it on camera, blow it out of the water, and then I'm gonna rub it in your face. Pretty bad. So half the stuff I can actually order on Amazon. The mid wax we can get. The silver, we can get that for 99 cents. They got stuff called apple bottom, whatever it is. It's pure silver. You can get that for 99 cents. That's pretty cheap for 8 ounces. Let me see. The black paint, we got that here. Actually, we use Dynasty for fun, just to throw it in there. So we're going to make his mixture, and we're going to put the Dynasty paint part of your mixture in there and level that at the same time. I think that would be fun, wouldn't it? Let's see what else we need. Water, which I have no idea still why people keep putting water in it. And what's the other? It was silver. Black. Wait a minute. Isn't that the same thing literally he just made on camera? Let me get this straight. Whichever has mid-wax in it. So basically, it's the same thing, except you put mid-wax in it. Oh, you guys are real stupid. And they just... All right, well, we'll waste your time on it. I'm going to rub it in your face. You know this, right? It's going to be pretty bad when we get done with this. Only thing you added was mid-wax. That's it. Pretty much it's going to turn out the same way. Oh, this should be fun. All right, well, we'll have some fun with it. But except we're going to change up. We're going to use the Dynasty. And the reason why we're using the Dynasty, Jamie, because I'm throwing that in there because I want to actually trash both of y'all at the same time. For some reason, you said that the Dynasty was the same as my product, right? All right, we blew through that already. We even added some silver glitter to it. So I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to make the product with the Dynasty, the mid-wax, the high-grade silver that we use in the demonstration. Oh, my, that definitely I got to. Definitely the silver and the black. And blow that out of the water. And then laugh in your face on camera. I'm definitely going to laugh in your face on camera. So we're definitely doing that one. I got half the stuff already here. I already ordered already that just came in. So the only thing I have to get now is where we have the black paint here. We got Dynasty here. Mid-wax, I can order that from Amazon. That's no problem. The silver I can get for like 99 cents. Definitely can pick that up from Amazon with no problem. Water, that's not hard to get. We have it all over the place. And what else we have here that they had to it? Silver, mid-wax, we got the black already here. That was the only thing that was really in it. This is water, because basically he tried to make it with water, silver, and black, and that turned out gray. So this time we're going to be using the Dynasty high-grade silver. We're going to get hobby paint high-grade silver. We get that for 99 cents. That's nothing. And the mid-wax. Yeah. That's pretty much it. I'm going to put my high-grade glitter in it. I'm actually going to upgrade it for you guys and blow it out of the water. Well, get ready. It's coming, and it's going to be funny. And I'm going to have a ball with this stuff. Actually, I'll just use it in all demonstrations from now on. We'll call it, let me see. We called the other one the Failed Crow Mix. That's what that's called, Failed Crow Mix, the one we just made, the black one. We're going to call this, let's see. Let me see. What are we gonna call it? We can call it idiot paint because you two are both definitely idiots. But I want something that just strikes home. Let's see. Solid Wake 5. And then we got Crow. Crow Wake 5. Idiotic ambient registration screen paint, and we'll do it on a much bigger level. It's funny. Yeah, we're gonna definitely make this stuff, but I'm gonna upgrade. I'm gonna add some of that high grain glitter into it. Definitely gonna do that. So let me see. Well, I'm gonna let this play. I'm gonna go on my Amazon account, order the rest of it. It should be here like in a day or so. Let's let this play. That's it, pretty much. Now, gentlemen, you should be really, really frightened right now. You know why? Because when you did the demonstration, you did it on a standalone. I can take black curtains and make them look somewhat decent on a standalone at 5200 lumens on a Sony VPO FH36. But the minute it hits our technology, guess what? It doesn't pull. And that's what's going to happen in the demonstration. You know why? Because 8 ounces literally is not enough to change the balance of the black. It won't work. So you're going to come up with a paint that's really, really dark and can't really see a white level. White levels that you were picking up in the demonstration were actually dark. They weren't actually white. But we'll check it out. Yeah! I love embarrassing you, Joker. I love it so much. Thank you for the opportunity to embarrass you even more. Let's see. Guys really make my day. You know that? I'm going to embarrass the daylights out of y'all on camera. And again, I don't want to hear any crying. I don't want to hear any, oh, it's the ISO on this camera, and I don't want to hear that nonsense. I'm even going to make a label for you guys and stick you all on there. That's going to be our product from now on for all testing. I'm even going to upgrade it for you. I'm going to put something you didn't add into it, high fluorescent glitter we're going to put into it. Now, the reason why I didn't get it today, I believe in giving people long enough ropes to hang themselves. You know how it works. And you guys, you said you stand by it, right, Jamie? That's what you said on camera, right? This is going to be pretty bad, fellows. Oh, by the way, I'm still waiting for you to make my paint. I'm still in third time. Come on, man. Skip. I'm not seeing any videos. Like, literally, this guy comes there and tells me he can make my product at the end of the day. What's going on? I'm only seeing first and second. Where's the third? I gave you third time to make my product, and you haven't made it yet. And then you come on here with parties or whatever, Dandy's nonsense at the end of the day. So once we blow that out of the water, what next? What do you have next? You got 5 attempts to make my product. I told you, starting tomorrow, every day when I come on here, I'm going to title the video requesting you to make my product the third time around. And I'm going to mark each video as in day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. A lot of questions in that demonstration. You had the product right there. Why didn't you mix it and make it? Maybe you didn't know how to make it, mix it and make it. Maybe what's sitting on that wall is just everyday black Noir with nothing else in it. Now I can just let this go and go about my business, but I can't. That's just a part of me. I thought about it today. You don't have to prove anything. Your product's good, but I can't. That's just that pit bull side of me. I'm locked in already, and I don't plan to let go anytime soon. No matter how much you cry and whine, I'm locked in. I'm going to embarrass you so badly, it's not even funny. I'm going to be jumping from form site to form site, embarrassing you. Don't bother yanking the videos. We know where they are. Oh, yeah. after we conquer this, and this is going to be easy. After we conquer this nonsense, we're done. I don't care who comes up with the mix. We don't care. We're done. I'm just going to crush you real fast. Both of you at the same time. I'm already done with you, Crow. Crow, you're finished. You're done. You can't make another screen paint product. You can't make that claim because, again, I'm going to pressure you for until the end of the month to make my product the third time around. I'm going to mark each date. This is just to show at the end of the day that you have learned your lesson not to ever do this again. Because you'll never do it the third time around. And you can't because you run out of options. And both of them came out gray, as we all saw. And the paint that you displayed, that was pretty gritty and nasty. Disgusting. So you didn't even do it right. But you came on camera acting like you did. And what's as worse is when you got on camera and you were talking about how your product at the end of the day wasn't matching house paint. And it was. You got in there and told that whole entire speech. You know what this is, right? Anytime somebody pulls up slip silver, you pop up. Because we literally did so many challenges telling you to make the product, you were scared to make it. If you pull this up from Amazon, Amazon comes up first because it's their product, and everything underneath that is all Jamie. Asking you to do the slip silver, which you failed to do. There you go. We asked you multiple times, and you refuse to do it. So now every time somebody pulls up slip silver, or anytime they bring that paint up, you pop up every single time. Asking you to do the test. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to go through your YouTube channel to see if you have done that test because there's a request asking you to do it. And they're going to find nothing. So, again, that's pretty bad for you. It's interesting how you won't do slip silver, but yet we come on here and we actually make these ingredients that you make and blow them out of the water with no problem. And yet you can't even do basic house paint. And they're right there. They're all over. If I type in microblend, it's the first one that pops up in all videos everywhere. Because he's scared to make the product. That's quite a shame. How many times did I ask you? I think I've asked you somewhere between 9 times I've asked you to make that product and put it against your product. And each time you ran from the challenge. Every time. Why? Why do you run from it? What's wrong? And I told y'all at the end of the day why he runs from it. He runs from it due to the fact that once Jamie crashes and burns, he does not plan to crash and burn again. He will never, ever, and as I said before, never, ever do a demonstration against spray paint versus his product. Not ever. What he went through is a really horrible ordeal. Same thing with the getting online and trying to tell people you can make our products and failing miserably. Even people even noticed when they watched part 2 that you named the stick gray and gunmetal when you claimed it was black. Didn't go well before you did. So instead of you doing the demonstration the third time, which we gave you the option to do it again, you decided to get somebody else to try to make it and then go and say, well, this is where I got the idea from and so and so and so, but you never mixed the product on camera. And then you still have those small little cutout screens tucked away under that door. So what's going to happen when this one gets blown out of the water? Then what crying game are we going to get next? Well, this is Partey. He came up with his own. Boy, that sounds pretty sad. You guys are so desperate. No, I'll embarrass you real quick. I don't got time to embarrass you. But until then, you got to get this done, man. This is really embarrassing. How many times we've asked you to make this stuff? Man. Let me see what we got going on here. We get the microphone over here because we had to make a new contract today. So we need our microphone from here to here. I have been given a challenge to make a new product. Make an entire new product that has nothing to do with your product. Have it tested and displayed in 1 month. You couldn't do it. Because that's all he knows how to make is gray paint. Dark gray and gray paint. He doesn't know anything else. Well, now we clearly know you can't make black. So we definitely know that now. So the only paints you can make are literally gray, light gray, mid gray, and dark gray. That's all he has. Let me see. Let me see what we got here. Why do we got all these? What are we using this for? Like we don't actually, oh, we do have an extra one right here. I was wondering what was going on right there. Let me see. We got more controls in here, right? Here we do. that one. Why do you always have two sets of fire sticks in here? And one never goes to this picture. I want to see some background music. There we go. Let me see. Guys, never do the challenges we request. We come in here to do left and right with no problem. You guys never do these challenges. I have a list of paints literally for you to put against your products, and you just don't want to do it. You're scared to death. But that's no problem for me. The more you don't do it, at the end of the day, it doesn't hurt me. At the end of the day, it hurts you because, again, you can't back your products up. I've had your products here, the legit ones. We have had them here. We've done unboxings. They do not work at all, period. You've been telling people your products is a 100% contrast level. Well, no, you know what? Forget that. We don't even need to go into that. We don't need to talk about that. We have videos of you everywhere, linked everywhere, basically showing you matching house products. So that doesn't, we have to say much on that one. That pretty much is what it is. He has a really short-term memory when it comes to that. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Where's this product anyway? Someone was asking how come they didn't make it on camera. Well, they're not going to do that. I don't think he knows how to make it. Let me see. Where's that at? I'll take this. These are our mixtures that we made.
Very easy to make. I told you, when I saw him open up the lids, I was like, don't you off by a couple of shades
ingredients to match on how to make it. One chance. We only had one attempt and we got it right. Every last one of them.
Match perfectly.
That's his ingredients, how to make it.
This one.
3 of his screen paints, which is black. Now, mind you, not the paint that he used in his demonstration. We just ran some random white paint and some random black paint. Was able to match it with no problem. Now, the ingredients is right there. If you want, you can always make this paint, Jamie, and put it against your product, but you won't do it. It's right there on how to make your products. 3 of them. UV mix, how to make the Metallica Mix 2.0, and the Personal Mix. We even had something called Cinemax Silver. We actually advanced the Cinemax and made it a silver. Let's pull this up real quick. See right here that pops up? All I had to do is type in Amazon Microblend Slip Silver, and every demonstration that pops up shows us testing the product. But not only that, requesting for Jamie multiple times to do the demonstration, and he failed to do it. Now, it's funny when we talk about this, it's the fact that we'll do the demonstrations with no problem. But the minute we do the demonstrations and we request for them to do the demonstrations or tests, the first thing they start crying and whining, oh, he's cheated. I don't have to do it because the ISO on the camera is different and he did this and did that. No, man, just make the paint. That's all you got to do. This is literally how many times we requested you guys to make this stuff and put it against your product. Matter of fact, to make it, buy it. Look. A sad look. What is wrong? Just basically put the product. What are you afraid of? Why are you so scared of microblend? This is request 1. I gotta line these up, these videos. This is request 1. Ask them again here again to do it again. This is the 4th time we requested for him to do it. Still didn't do it yet. Still waiting. Oh, this is his dirty paint. That dirty black paint he called himself making. Oh, I would love to meet the customers who actually put that on their screen. You can come and look at how dirty your screen popped up. Oh, I just sat there and told you, this is where you got problems, man. I just told you that I went in and basically had to pull some stuff out of my closet to find the meter. So my area was a mess. I clearly stated that already, that it was a mess. So for you to come in and say, oh, his area is dirty, this is how he's living. Dude, I just sat there and said that I had to pull part stuff out of my closet, simple and plain. But dude, you are living in a mess. I've seen the pictures in your apartment. It's cramped, a lot of paperwork in there. You got multiple animals in there. And again, it's a 600 square feet apartment with 3 or 4 people living in there. You only have 1 bedroom in there. Your place is cramped. Mine isn't cramped. I can actually throw stuff around like that and don't even have any problems with affecting my area. So again, no. Just because I have some stuff on the floor doesn't make my area a junky area. Boy, there's something really wrong with this guy today. Buddy, I'm gonna tell you something right now. You're lucky I'm not 20. If I was 20, I'd be at your front door right now, kicking your face in. You're definitely pushing the wrong buttons at the end of the day. You're gonna get yourself hurt. When I see you in court, I'll see you outside. Now you got a problem on your hands. So if you show up for court, we'll see you outside. And I said we'll see you outside. Because you pushing buttons, man. You're gonna get yourself hurt pretty bad. But I will see you outside. And you can take that any way you want. We will see you outside of court. So, when that day comes up, I'm gonna see you. Something wrong with this boy at the end of the day. Stalks me at the day, sends me tons of emails, and you're gonna talk about my area is dirty at the end of the day after I've seen your trifling pit that you live in, cluttered with clothes and everything else. You got 4 people living in 600 square feet apartment. There is no room in there at all. Period. Area is junky. Take your camera and move it around your apartment and show people how cluttered your apartment is. Man, my goodness. You don't have any room in there. There's nowhere in the world you're going to have 4 people living in an apartment or 3 people living in an apartment. Where are the other 2 sleeping at? You only got 1 bedroom. If you want to get technical about it, where are the other people sleeping at? That's what people say. You have to be sleeping on some kind of push-out couch or something, whatever's going on there. You literally got piles of clothes in the background stacked up. Even in your pictures of you showing your screens, you're in a junky environment. You're the last person need to talk about someone's environment being unfit and unclean. Please. I got 1 cat at the end of the day, and that's it. I got 3 different animals living up in my place, and that has got to stink at the end of the day. Look, he can't even pan out on the apartment. His own apartment, he can't even pan out.
Discover the Ozempic Zone. Ask your healthcare provider about Ozempic.
The L'Oreal pump.
You can't even pan out. You're laying in bed. You can't even pan out because your environment is that junky. Show me how many rooms you got in your apartment right now. Look, see? He can't even pan out because the environment is so junky. That's why he's sitting there laying in bed, because he can't pan out. He can't walk around. The place is junky. When he did the table, he had the camera pointing at the table. Dude, I've seen how junky your apartment is. Look at this. That's all you, buddy, at the end of the day. We literally sat there and watched in the room when I was talking. It started popping up automatically. You say the same thing and everything. This is you at the end of the day. We all know that. The minute I start making comments about you, all of a sudden the messages start jumping. This is you stalking me at the end of the day. You got problems, Jamie. But I'm going to tell you something right now. My people already, they're going to be at the courthouse. So you know that when you walk outside, we're going to handle it. Because I'm getting tired of you, man. At the end of the day, I've been a very patient person dealing with your nonsense. I'm definitely going to handle you when you walk outside that courtroom. So you know. So if I were you, I wouldn't show up. Take it any way you want to take it at the end of the day. Because I got plenty of people at the end of the day, they want to knock you out, to tell you the truth, and honestly. Especially when you went into that forum site and you started calling people racial slurs and carrying on about their kids because, again, you were upset because they wouldn't believe that the channel that you was using was not us. Guess where your information got posted? It's on Instagram right now. Them brothers are coming to see you pretty soon. You can take it any way you want. Next time you want to call people the N-word, next time you want to get upset with people and involve their kids because you're upset because they don't want to believe that you're me at the end of the day, don't hide behind your computer at the end of the day. As I told you before, I was at that blue house for 4 freaking years. I dropped my address in over 19 times. You knew where I lived at, and the other one knew where I lived at. Did y'all come down and see me? No. Because I told you what was going to happen if you came down and see me. I was going to put a bullet in you. I clearly told you this. And I walked outside my house, inside, outside, build screens, whatever. and neither one of y'all showed up. So I told you right from the door, from your creepy attitude. So let me get this straight. From my kitchen, let me get this straight. I got one box in the corner, and that's considered to be junky. Are you kidding me? One Amazon box sitting in the corner. That's it. Oh yeah, that's really, really junky. That's extremely junky right there. One box sitting in the corner. Wow, that's a huge, massive mess right there. So this right here is my environment when I was actually digging through, trying to find the meter. You know why? You see what's sitting on the floor? That's the heat gun I couldn't find. And I sat there and pulled it out and said, hey, I finally found the heat gun. I had to dig through all my stuff to find it. That's when the room is messy. You got problems, man, at the end of the day. I know so badly you want to make me look bad on camera, but again, I back everything up I do. I got the video literally where I sat there and said I was looking for the meter because Partay's levels came up too low. And I said I found my heat gun. I placed it right there on the floor. As a matter of fact, when I dropped my meter a couple of times, the floor was messy. Sat there and said it on camera. This shows how petty you are. So let's go over here to my channel and pull up the exact same demonstration where I find the heat gun I've been looking for like 4 or 5 days and finally tracked it down. Copyright free music.
Getting that from YouTube.
Usually I find my channel, I just pull up one thing, 180-inch black screen. That's usually what comes up. 180-inch, let's see, black. Outside. Projection screen. I'm the only one that has it, literally. See, these are all me. You don't even come up on YouTube. I don't even put my name in at all. I just put in a 180-inch black screen. Either one of these are me. There we go. That shows you don't even get found on YouTube. Let me see. Let's pull this up. We did this live, right? Yeah, we did it live. Let me see. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. 4-1 error. Yeah, this is it right here. The reason why we let the hot mic hot is because there's some questions I gotta ask about Danny's paints. There's some red flags popping up all over the place. Those from the door, if you're asking about our products, do not ask her on the hot mic because again, we're not replying. So through the environment, I went looking for the demonstrations on that, painted into the screen. Labels were coming up fake because he didn't belong to him. Let me see. Oh, the chicken comment. I can't wait till tomorrow. I'm embarrassed to deal with you guys on that paint. Gee whiz, you should have basically just left it alone. But okay, if you want the embarrassment, I mean, I'll give it to you. I ain't got no problem with basically a million of you guys. I am stopping by Joanne to pick up some sock puppets, by the way. So we're definitely gonna tease her. Is that demonstration? Let me see what we got going on here. Which one was it? We do a lot of demonstrations. That's you failing and making our product, your feet sticking in the air. Because you did fail, that's us making a better product than you had, so that wouldn't be it. Would it be here? Fixed available, that's when I had a problem with the site. Might have been here. Let me see. And one Amazon box literally sitting, oh here it is right here. Yeah, when I had to go track down the meter. Looking for a meter, I had to dig through all my closets to find the meter. Yeah, this is it right here. Here it is right here, yep. Here we go. Gotta be careful what you say, man. I back everything up. I'm gonna make you like an idiot on camera. So this is where I was going around the house trying to find my meter because I couldn't track it down, which means it was in one of these closets that are stock full of stuff because I don't believe in having clutter all over the place. I make sure I put all my stuff in my closets neatly so I can get to it. Just couldn't figure out exactly where I put it at in which closet because I had 1, 2, 3, I had 3 big closets in here. let me see.
The best comedies
Like a do.
on Apple TV Plus. Yeah, Tim.
So the heat gun that you saw sitting in the video was the heat gun that I found buried in the back of my closet, and literally had to pull everything out of the closet, display it all over the floor so I can figure out exactly where the heat gun and the meter was at, which I found. You hear that moving in the background? That's me going through my closet searching for the meter, which I found the heat gun while I was doing it. So you've seen my stuff on the floor that I had no other place for me to put it since it's in the closet. I put it onto the floor. And that's what you click the image of and say, oh, look how dirty his apartment is. See, that's the dirty stuff that you do at the end of the day. Try to be a Christian at the end of the day, Jamie, but I'm going to tell you something right now. It's going to take everything I got when I see you in that courtroom to keep from knocking your head off. I'm going to have to pray hard that day. My family will be in there with me and my people. It's going to take everything at the end of the day to keep you from taking your head off. Because you run your mouth too much, man. You do. I had your address for how long? But I'm trying to be respectable about this. I'm trying to carry this in a respectable way. But it's going to take a lot from me. And today, buddy, you're a coward. I've seen your kind before. I know what kind of person you are at the end of the day. You could have visited me anytime you wanted to me. I was right there in front of my house. You could have came down and saw me. But you choose not to, because at the end of the day, you're a coward. Because I was going to keep true to my word. If you had got out of the car, I'd have popped you right there in my driveway with no mercy. Because you do too much dirt at the end of the day. You cross too many lines. That's the problem. But when we get to court, it's going to take everything I got to keep from hurting you. It really is. And my family will be sitting there waiting, and my people will be waiting outside. Now watch you get on YouTube and start crying like a little girl and say, oh, he threatened my life, and he said if I go to court, little Karen, little girl, don't cry. Don't cry at the end of the day. Show up like a man. And you could have showed up at my house any day like a man, but you didn't. And you had my address. You knew where I lived at. But did you show up? No. So as you can see, all the boxes that I have on the floor is from me digging through my closet, trying to find the meter so I can show that Danny's light levels were low. That came out of my closet. Clearly just said that on camera. But you, being the disrespectful person that you always have been, take certain screenshots to say, look how dirty his apartment is. This is how his apartment is 27. Dumb. I get up in the morning and I shoot through my entire apartment. I walk right through it. So if there was clutter like that, it'd be all over the place. You would see it all over the apartment. There's a meter.
This is what I'm pulling up. Sorry, I'm away.
Let me go back to the very beginning right here.
This is over here.
You hear that? Super back on. That's me pulling boxes out of my closet. I said I found my heat gun.
I'm looking for this thing. This is what I'm talking about. Taco, not the place to be at. What are you always in the weirdest places you could ever possibly think of? There we are, the worst chaos at. That's exactly where you'll be at, in the way. Get out of here.
You got hurt because I said your party was dirty. Your apartment is dirty.
I'm looking for this baby. It's my freaking heat gun. This is what I've been looking for. You know, it's funny. I'm looking for the meter that I need, and then I need it for work. I'm finding all the other stuff in it. This is the heat gun we use for sealing our packages. Gee whiz. I didn't even dig through that stuff when I was in here. That's bad.
So when I get up in the morning and I do demonstrations where I show how I set things up when I get up in the morning, you don't see cluttered trash all over the place at all, period. I walk through my property in every video demonstration and I show everything. You can't, because your environment's cluttered. I've literally seen stacks of boxes behind your closets. That's why I found the rubber chicken. But you're mad and embarrassed because I called your place dirty. It is dirty. Go do a walk through your apartment right now. Let's see around that apartment. Walk into that apartment with a camera. Let's see what it looks like.
This is the lamp for my big boy Chrissy, 7,000 lumen projector. This is
so I'm digging through my stuff, finding my stuff that I had packed in my closet.
It has no model numbers. Don't worry. You got to order them from the lamps. Sitting on the floor. They're on the floor. So on the floor, that's it. That's all they're pulling up. If I stick this on the floor, right over here.
Now I'm going to talk about how Danny's meter has to be on the floor because he has it version up so that way the light can hit it better. And that's all he's picking up is 208, which is really low. Yeah, that's all the stuff I pulled out of my closet.
This is what I'm pulling up. Sorry, I'm away. This is over here away from the windows on the floor. My lights are brighter than yours. I only have one in here. How in the world do you have that much condensed light in that environment? And you mean to tell me you only pick up that much? That's it?
208.
If I stick it over here by my desk.
Sorry about the junky environment, people, because I had to move some stuff around here. That's my readings over by my desk. Seriously.
That's what you put up?
So basically, Jamie,
that's nothing.
What you basically tried to over embellish is the fact that I had to go into my closet, pull out all the stuff from my closet to find the meter. I go through 3 closets to find it. That's why it took me so long to come back on camera. You don't do that. You go in and you clip the environment of all the stuff that I pulled out, put it on the floor so I can track down this meter in the process, finding some other stuff that I needed, and you go, oh, look, his apartment is junky. Buddy, I get up in the morning and I do demonstrations on how I set up. And if my place looks like that, it will look like that 24/7. It doesn't. Your place looks like that 24/7. That's why you're laying in bed like a 16-year-old girl talking trash at the end of the day. And again, clipping what you want out of here to make me try to look bad at the end of the day. Go walk through your apartment right now. Show us a video. Walk through your apartment. Show us everything. Because I've seen enough to know that that place is cluttered. Let us see exactly what it really looks like. Walk around. Let's really see what that looks like. Matter of fact, I'm curious what your litter boxes look like. You got 2 cats in there hitting that box back and forth. Again, the scent from that's got to be incredible. And then you got a small dog living in there. The cat hair has got to be insane. Dog hair has got to be insane. It's like a shed like crazy. Taco sheds a freaking sweater every time the season changes. So I know between all that and the clutter and everything else that's going on there, that place is a hot mess. You're mad and upset and angry because I put you on blast because of your apartment. But it is what it is. Anytime you move around, even when you point to the curtains, you can literally see stacks of boxes and stuff on top of bookcases. That place is a mess.
At all. That's nothing at all. That's no light at all. My bathroom's brighter than that. That's no light.
Now you see that closet door open? That's where I'm pulling stuff out of my closet door to find the meter. Because I literally couldn't track it down in the house. So I had to go through 3 cabinets to find it.
This is
Taco's area is cleaner than yours. Did you know that? My cat Taco's area is cleaner than yours.
This is my dining room.
Well, Taco's area.
That's Taco. That's what Taco's little area. That's him.
I literally have more light in my dining room than you have. Gee, no, dude, you don't have any lights at all, period. There's nothing in there. Front room, where my screen at 180, so they're gonna get the windows open here. There's a shut here.
You see anything popping in my corners in my front room? Nothing at all, period.
Way over what you're pulling up. Yeah, it's nothing that you got.
Go get a pull of this. That's all.
I just sat there and said, I gotta pull all this stuff out and literally find the meter. That's what I had to go through. But not you. You're a dirty, sneaky guy at the end of the day. You just take a clip and just say my apartment is dirty at the end of the day. I can walk through my apartment anytime I want to. You will see all the corners with no problem. Go walk through your place right now and show us what your apartment looks like right now.
That's what fire does.
No matter how you straighten up that place, it's still piled up. It's literally like trying to organize somebody as a house that look like hoarders.
But also doing this process, I found a brand new staple gun, which I didn't even know I even bought. Brand new staple.
I gotta pray on this tonight because I tell you something, man. You do. You push people. At the end of the day, you do. You push people. When we get to that courtroom, man, if you say anything out of your mouth to me, anything, you give me a dirty look, anything, we could do that outside the courtroom. I'll catch you outside the courtroom and I'll knock your head off. You understand? I'll give my firearm to my buddy and I'll fight you man to man. I ain't got no problem with that. I challenged you multiple times to come to my house and see me, and you never did. Because I know what kind of person you are. You're a coward. You look like the kind of kid that got chased home from school every day. You fit that description. I guarantee you were. But if you want to run your mouth outside that courtroom, go ahead. I'll hand my firearm to my buddy, and I'll whip you like a dog in the middle of the street. See that bag you got hanging up in your room? We got that for show. I train on those bags every day. I train on that bag. I was trained on that bag before I even knew who you were, before I was actually on YouTube, before I did all this stuff. I trained. I'll show you what I'm actually trained to do. Guarantee you, I'll be the one walking out of that situation. You'll be laying there bleeding out, buddy. You got the wrong person at the end of the day. But we go to court, I'm going to let you know. You look at me the wrong way, you open your mouth, you say anything, I'm going to knock your head off. I'm going to wait till we get away from the courtroom, and I'm going to knock your freaking head off. I'll see you in court real soon, and you better show up. Got no time for that nonsense at the end of the day. I'm going to literally you do, like I said, the dirty stuff that you do at the end of the day. That's what makes people want to hurt you at the end of the day. Laying in bed like some 16-year-old little punk, sitting up in bed talking about, oh, his place is dirty, this, that, and the other. Literally just sat there and said on camera, I had to pull everything out of my closets to go in and find a meter. So I can show the difference between the light levels we pick up over here. That's what kind of person you are. You're mad because I called you out. Your apartment is dirty. It is. It's dirty, it's filthy, it's trifling. It is. And I'm not saying that to be, I didn't say that in a way to be basically to be mean and nasty, but now I am. Your apartment is filthy. And I could not imagine the scent that's in that apartment with those 2 cats and that dog, with the shedding and peeing and pooping and everything else. I couldn't imagine that. Show me in that closet, at least, well, it is a closet. Show me in that area at least 4 or 5 empty corners. Can't do that.
You don't have any light in your environment.
Jamie,
this is just on my...
You're mad. And you know why you're mad? You couldn't make the product. Let's get down to it. You sent 295 emails upset, angry. You couldn't make the product. You failed miserably. You can't go in and make it a 3rd time. What else elements you have? You're going to add something to it? That's going to make it look even sadder. You had to go to somebody else and see if they can make it, so make it sound like that. And we're going to do that tomorrow and blow it out of the water. You're going to cry about that too? All your products, if not most of your products on your website is house paint. Literally, you're in videos matching house paint. We caught you stealing Google images to try to make your product look good. You got products on your website that don't even freaking exist. We got multiple cancellations where you couldn't even ship our products because you were afraid. Money returned back to our account. It's just endless at the end of the day. After this video's up, I'll be going out and basically doing business and still making money at the end of the day. And you still, at the end of the day, can't back a product next to Network Grade, not Network Grade, sorry, Slip Silver. You can't pass Slip Silver. Gee whiz, that's unbelievable, man.
On my work
You're a sad dude.
I mean, you don't have any light in your environment at all, period. Really? Seriously?
And this joker with that freaking 208, what the freak is that at the end of the day? That's
I
a joke.
easily surpass that. Taco's room is brighter than that. I told you, you get no light in the environment. His screens are literally sitting on the floor. They're on the floor. So on the floor, that's it. Back, okay, guys. Over here, so I kind of let some stuff still packed up. And I'm finding stuff that literally I need now. Oh, this should never be over here. This is an antique.
When they show the court date, I'll show you the court date, people that will be coming to court. As I said before, you'll be down here in my neck of the woods, far away from home. That's where you'll be at. Enjoy the airline trip. I'll be seeing you soon. You walk out of that courtroom, you mind your own business, you go home. You decide that you want to have an attitude and carry on and flex out there, you might not. I'm going to leave it at that.
We're going to talk about taco, not the place to be at. What do you want to do? This is the place that you could ever possibly think of. There we have the worst chaos at. That's exactly what
talking all that trash on camera about this, that, and the other, man. You know exactly you imagine. As a matter of fact, we had to track down your address. You was afraid to give me the address. We kept getting post office boxes. One address popped up at the mail office.
You know, it's funny. I'm looking for the meter that I need, that I made it for work. I'm finding all the other stuff that he said the heat gun we use for sealing our packages. Gee whiz. I didn't even think we had some stuff in here.
You got nerve be talking about somebody's teeth. You gotta kidding me. That Bugs Bunny gap you got between your teeth. Seriously? It looks like a school dance where you got the boys against the girls. Both of them are sitting on either side. No one's sitting in the middle. Freaking Bugs Bunny smile going on. I got a nerve to be talking about somebody's teeth at the end of the day. You kidding me? They get mad about it. That's what your teeth look like.
Good gracious. I'm going to hit the back. I'll go back. Yes. And for this is the lamp for my big boy Chrissy, 7,000 lumen projector. This is the lamp that goes to it. And I can go order the part for that because it has no model number. You got to order from the lamp.
Now, James, and Cartel, whatever the heck you call it, what's that boy's name? Solid Waste Five. I'm gonna make the trashy paint tomorrow. I'm gonna waste your, not gonna waste your time, I'm gonna have fun with this. Blowing your product out of the water, which is trash anyway. And I'm gonna laugh on your camera about it. That's what I am. And when we go to court, and I take your stuff away from you, because I do plan to take everything from you. Everything from you. Because again, you're screwed. As I said before, go in there, mind your own business, keep to yourself. But if you want to do all that nonsense, acting like you're tough, you can get knocked out. That's all I'm saying to you, right there and then. If you want to act in a threatening manner, I'll pull my gun out of my holster and I'll shoot you.
I found it.
You can take that any way you want.
Stuff it in the
I got enough evidence right now to file stalking charges against you for the 95 emails you've been sending us weird stuff after the day, including the weird pictures you've been taking me of putting me in little puppet poses.
They're small little freaking apartments. You can literally put a bed in one of these suckers and live in them. Gee whiz. Found it. We need it for work anyway. But also during the process, I found a brand new staple gun, which I didn't even know I even bought. Brand new staples.
Why do you keep walking away with the freaking fire stick? I hate that mess.
You don't have any light in your environment. This is just on my work table. I mean, you don't have any light in your environment at all, period. Really? Seriously? I easily surpassed that.
This is something I think Peter had at 208.
I told you, you get no light in the environment. His screens are literally sitting on the floor. They're on the floor. So on the floor, that's it. That's all they're pulling up. If I stick this on the floor, right over here. I stick it way over here. Away from the windows.
Now this is the thing.
This is way over here, away from my windows.
I'll tell you right now, I'm tired of talking about this nonsense. I really am. You pushing me to have other thoughts.
We're gonna pull all this stuff off.
You better chill with that nonsense, but you end up getting hurt.
This is what I'm pulling up. Sorry, I'm away.
I will see you in court. I'm gonna go on here tomorrow. I'm gonna make this mess, put it up here, waste my day blowing it out of the water. And then I'm going to go in and we're gonna see you in court. In between here and now, you can cut up and carry on all you want. You keep running your mouth and carry. I'm gonna tell you, we know you're gonna run your mouth and carry on. When you see me in court, you try that nonsense over there, and I'm guaranteed two things gonna happen. I'm gonna pull you away from that courthouse. Me and you one-on-one in the street. I'm gonna beat you like a dog. You want to come near me and do other nonsense, I'm going to discharge my firearm, pull it from my holster, and I'm going to shoot you below the waist. You understand? So you can get a clear understanding of that. Because I know you're a punk at the end of the day, and I'm going to tell you why I call you a punk at the end of the day. I was in that blue Smurf house for 4 years. I put my address in multiple times. You knew exactly where I was at. Not once did you come down to my house. Neither you or Danny. Pop down. So you see me in court, put your eyes someplace else. That's what you're going to do. You want to act like you're a tough man, you're going to get hurt. That's what's going to happen. Simple and plain. So I'm going to make this jump paint. I'm going to go up on my business and do what I need to do. You can talk all the trash you want. You don't care. I already outed you as being freaking creepy, stalker, other nonsense at the end of the day, and your products don't work. We all know that. That's the end of it. That's it. All right. Tomorrow morning, let's make this mess and get this done and over with. A little coward at the end of the day. I'm gonna get on camera and start running his mouth like anytime. Yeah, I'll see you in court. You're gonna have to see me. I'm suing you at the end of the day. You're going to see me in court. And anytime, you will see me in court. And if you want to run your mouth about that anytime, like I said, you knew where I lived at for 4 years. You had my address. You never popped over. That shows how much of a coward you are. So don't talk about no anytime on camera. You had any time when I was living at that address. Anytime. I can't even stand cowards at the end of the day. I don't pose to be a tough man at the end of the day. I don't pose to be this, that, and the other. But, you know, you run your mouth too much. At the end of the day, if you lived in my neighborhood, you'd run your mouth. I'd have been smacked you in your mouth. All right. That being done, I got work to do. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to come in and make this crap that they, whatever that conclusion, that nonsense is, blow that stuff out of the water, laugh about it, because I'm definitely going to laugh about it and have some fun with this. I'm definitely going to rub it in your face, because, again, you're dumb enough to put on your channel. Basically, you deserve the backlash I'm going to get out of it, of laughing at you about it. All right, House Paint. I think that's your nickname from now on. I got to get to work. I got things to do tomorrow morning, and I got to make this junky product at the end of the day so I can laugh at you. I need a good laugh for tomorrow. All right, that being said, again, when you want to go on camera and you want to take bits and pieces out of my place and call me this, that, and the other, I can come on here and back it up. Literally pull stuff out of a closet just to get to a meter, and you decide to go in and take pictures of areas that basically that was made dirty due to the fact that I had to pull junk out to get to a meter at the end of the day to try to make my place look like that all the time. We've seen the images from your camera moving back and forth on how dirty and junky your place is. We've seen it. Literally, we know you got 2 cats. I've seen that already on camera. And then we hear a dog barking in the background. It ain't take much to put that together. So I've seen how much animals can shed. You got 3 animals at 600 square feet, if not less. And you're in a 1-bedroom apartment with 1 bath and living room. And your kitchen, your dinette set literally is connected to your kitchen. Your kitchen is small. My bathroom is almost the same size as your kitchen. That's a very small apartment to have that many people in there. And if you have that many people live in an apartment, there's only a matter of time when you're going to accumulate a lot of stuff that is going to stack up in the apartment. It's bad enough your place was already cramped with all the GameStop stuff you had and all those collectibles you had. It was already cramped as it is. And then you got 3 people living there, maybe 4, I don't know, but I think it's about 3 people living in there. And then on top of that, you got 2 cats and a dog living in there. Oh my goodness. You're going to tell me that place smells fresh every day? Oh, heck no, it doesn't. I know it stinks in there. Okay, well, with that being said, you know, that's it. I'm gonna make this junk pay tomorrow, order the rest of the stuff, this junk pay made, laugh with you guys for a while, have some fun with you guys. I gotta make labels too for you guys. Laugh about it, and then that's it. I gotta move on to stuff I have to design and other things I have to do at the end of the day. So again, you know, I got the storefronts I'm looking at. I'm almost done with my loan, so basically I'm eligible for another loan, which means I can basically start building up my capital a little bit more. And I got some people that are interested in my product, so yeah, I got other things I gotta do. So again, after this, I'm not bringing you up in any conversations that I don't care. Whatever you got to say about me, don't care. If I say my product, don't care. I tested enough of my product in the day, and my product backs itself up. So don't care. I will see you in court. Remember what I said. When you see my face in court, don't look in my direction. Don't make eye contact with me at the end of the day. Don't act like you're tough. Because we get out of that courtroom, I'm going to get you away from that court building. At the end of the day, I'm going to challenge you outside in the middle of the street. As heavy as you are, you're an easy target for me. I wouldn't even have to throw a punch. I could sidestep you all day and just watch you tire yourself out. You don't know the strategy of fighting. I do. I literally don't have to lay a hand on you. I can literally just sidestep you. Just watch you tire yourself out. That's it. Too heavy. You know the problem with you, Jamie? You're too hot-headed. You don't know how to be relaxed. You don't know how to calm down and be cool at the end of the day. People like you, I've fought before. Because people like you are hot-headed, you're easy to lose your temper, and when you lose your temper, you don't think correctly. I could literally just sidestep you all day and watch you tire yourself out. You would do more damage to yourself than I would do to you. Just push you in front of objects. Just use your body weight against you and just basically push you in front of objects all day. You don't think at the end of the day. You're not a thinker. I've watched you do demonstrations like a bull in a china shop. You get too excited, you get too upset, and you make these costly mistakes. Oh well. But I'm pretty sure you'll be a good boy. And you'll come out of the courtroom knowing that you've lost. And you will return home with nothing. Because when we get done with you, you will have nothing at all. All right, well, with that being said, like I said, the man, at the end of the day, the reason why he's carrying on like that, because again, you have to remember, this guy is basically, his business is done. It's over and done with. Jamie, you can't, I'm going to put it this way, just put the icing on the cake here. You can't back your product. That's what it comes down to. I don't care how many mental blocks you put in your head. You're on YouTube. There are videos you try to delete off your account, matching house paint. You know how many people have seen those demonstrations? They're not touching your stuff with a 10-foot pole. Your price automatically dropped to like $60, and it's still not low enough. You can't sell a product like the Cinemax knowing that it matches house paint. The Personal Mix, it matches house paint. The 2.0, you can literally make for free. Who's going to buy it at the end of the day? You even got caught ripping off Google images. That's pretty embarrassing. You had a 4K laser projector and you had to rip off images off Google to convince people that that's what your product looks like. You literally have products on your website that you're charging people for that doesn't even exist. What the frick is the crystal mystical black? What is that stuff? It doesn't even exist. You're being sued this summer for copyright infringements for a lot of money. On top of that, when you go to court, they're questioning, they want to ask about your license to be able to sell in the state of California. If you don't have this, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. You got criminal charges coming up because of the disturbing stuff they found in the email. Your emails were traced. The first files were traced. They can't prosecute you on something unless they go do a trace on it, because it's basically called hearsay in court. And those emails were traced back to your account. So now you got all different forms of charges popping up, including these stalking charges. What grown man basically sends 295? And even when we're in rooms having the conversation about you, people can literally see the messages start to grow. You show the same kind of energy here when we open up the mic, the same energy you show on your messenger, the same thing. We literally have our copyrighted logo being posted on Wix, and you stating it's your logo, it belongs to you. You're screwed on so many levels, it's not even funny. And 100%, you don't even know if your wife is going to stay with you. Because again, if she ever finds out that you got a cease and desist order and you had a way to get out of this situation and you continued on, I don't think she's going to take that hit. I don't think she's going to allow her kids to take that hit from your stupidity. You have ruined your family, completely destroyed it. What are you going to do when a court date comes up? How are you going to get out of a situation? How are you going to convince the judge? How are you going to convince the people in that room that basically you were innocent? They're already ticked off at you because even after we go and do all this, you go in and you start talking about the CCB and how this, that, and the other, all this nonsense. I sent that information over to them. The lawyer over there was extremely upset. She said, oh, so he thinks we're a joke, eh? So you're going to walk in that courtroom with nothing at all, and you're coming out with nothing. You got to pay me, buddy. At the end of the day, look, I never gave you permission to use my stuff. You're going to have to pay me. We sent you a cease and desist order. It literally said a lawyer at the bottom of the page who requested you to call him, to talk to him. And for you in 3 days to send me a letter telling me that you weren't going to leave the copyrights alone. And you ignored it. That document we sent to you, you waiver your rights now. You have no rights when you walk into that courtroom. We don't even need you to have a permission slip. The fact that we sent that to you by an attorney, you've already waived all your rights. It just is what it is. All right, buddy. Well, don't worry. You don't have to be in that cramped apartment any longer because, again, you're going to owe me money, so I don't know how you're going to pay the rent. I don't know how you're going to pay for anything from here on in. And to have that much money over top your head in a lien, it's going to red flag you everywhere. You can't get a house. You can't get a loan. You can't get anything. You have a $2.4 million lawsuit going to be sitting on top of your head. You willfully touch the copyrights, which we can clearly show. They've already stated it's willfully. And you're talking about $150,000 times 16. You don't have the money. You don't even have the money for 150 grand, not even 200 grand, not even $500,000. You don't have the money. But the debt collectors don't care at the end of the day. All they see is that you owe money and they want it. That's it. No matter how they got to get it, they're going to get it. Well, I'm telling you, I can see the crying and whine right now on YouTube. They can also stick you with a gag order so you can't say jack at the end of the day. You can't even express anything in court because it'll be in those documents. Because you're known for going online and spreading rumors and lies, they can literally stick you with a gag order so they keep your mouth shut while the whole thing's going on. Which means you can't do jack at all. You can't talk about it, nothing at all, period. Which means they can drag you back in court again. So you're going to go through that process without saying anything. That's what you're going to do. All right, well, that's basically about it. Now, at the end of the day, for people want to say at the end of the day, well, you know, you're a cruel person, you're a mean person, you say, I don't care. At the end of the day, I really don't. Because again, I came on here, defended my product. I do what I always do, always defend my product. I try to bring good products out for people at the end of the day. And if you people at the end of the day feel that I'm this evil person at the end of the day, then don't buy my products. Don't bother with them. Don't worry. I'll find, I got people already set to buy my technology already. At a price that's definitely worthy of what my technology is worth. So it doesn't make a difference. It's like watching somebody sit there and scream and cry about the price of a Bugatti. You think they freaking care at the end of the day that you're in their showroom crying about how expensive it is? Because they got people in there that will buy that vehicle at the end of the day. That's why it still exists at the end of the day, because they got people that will buy it. They couldn't care less if you have the money or not to pay for it, because there's always somebody to buy it. The technology we presented to you guys down to the year is a technology, again, with the way the industry is going, it's going to be worth a ton of money. Unless you're going to be dealing with these crappy people at the day make these poor house paint products at the end of the day that's untested, that's pretty much what you're going to be getting. Because you see what its customers are going through. They got crappy paints, and half of their paints right now are matching house paint because none of them can come in the room and tell me exactly what they had on the wall. So you'll deal with them. Or if you got deep enough pockets, maybe you can go near the gunmetal, high-end, expensive screens, but then that's pretty sad when our product costs way less than that, and we beat that technology already. All right, well, 1 year from now, we'll be launching Legendary 777 Alpha 1 technology, and none of the products will be available online, ever. All right, well, gotta go.